Greetings, dear brothers and sisters. Welcome. So good to see you all. So glad you're here. Thank you for showing up this evening for our Wednesday night link up. I just started talking a couple minutes early to set some context, so feel free to continue to clear your space with smoke and fragrant waters, breathing, whatever feels good. So I'm Angela. Many of you know me and I know you, but I live in South Central Colorado, um, near Cisnagini, otherwise known as Mount Blanca, in the Alamosa in the San Luis Valley. And it's good to be home. I was just on the pilgrimage to Peru with Gary and friends, and we've been back now just for a couple of weeks. Um, And it feels good to be home, and I'm honored as I guide us through the Wednesday night link up to also offer some transmission of learning um, and energy from the pilgrimage that we experienced. And just to give a little context in the next 2 minutes to let everyone gather, I went with a big question. I went to Peru wondering what it means to carry a lineage. What does it mean when we say that? Who are they? Who have they been? Um, what does it mean that the lineage has left the motherland? What does it mean that the lineage is on new land? What does it mean to me and my blood and my bloodline and my lineage to carry a lineage? And just these big questions, never with the thought that they'd be answered, but questions maybe to live into the rest of my life. But the pilgrimage gave some really beautiful hampi and offered some really beautiful medicine with all of the communion. And so I bring an offering to you all that I'll weave into the Wednesday night link up. So I'm in my tiny house, so we're just gonna make do. You're gonna see mostly just my body. My head will be cut off, but okay, so let's just gather in our space. I have some smoke going. Looks like you all have been taking care of your space and yourselves. So just find yourself comfortable and situated in front of your mesa or your sacred space and come to the present moment. Just arrive. I don't know about you all, but about a half an hour ago, I had a pretty tough work call, so I'm straddling the worlds of the mundane and the divine right now, as probably many of us are. So maybe I can receive my own medicine and arrive here with you all. Coming into the body, our full body, from our toes, the arches of our feet, our heels, our ankles, our shins, our knees, all the ligaments holding them together. Allowing your breath to regulate in a natural pace, our thighs, our hips, the softness of our bellies, knowing that they can relax, they're safe, they're in community right now. All of our organs can relax. Breathe into that space in your abdomen slowly. Our hearts, our ribs, our lungs, our shoulders and upper arms, elbows, forearms, our mystical, magical, hardworking hands. Necks. If you need, give your neck a little roll. Swallow, feel your throat. It's there. Move your mouth around a little and maybe scrunch your face. It's there. All the way to crown of your head. Take one big, deep cleansing breath with me. So breathing in. We're here right now. There's no other place, no other time. Allowing that deep taproot to come in to Pachamama. Allow your longing for your connection to Pachamama to guide that red cord of energy into her. Let that energy follow its longing to be with her, connected. Perhaps into the crystalline body of Pachamama, perhaps to her fiery center, wherever it's going to nourish you. Allow it to just gently find its way to a place where it wants to rest, this energy moving from your sacrum into Pachamama. Give yourself a moment to establish the connection and breathing slowly, perhaps in 7, out 7, perhaps without counting. Allow this kausai, this life force, to rise into your body and let it all go. Rise into your body and let it all go. Breathing energetic life force with Pachamama. Allow your cup to fill, and just as the cupbearer does, pour it back in so that it may be filled again. Remember that your breath is doing the same thing with the air, the unseeable, untouchable, yet continually integrating into our bodies these various energies that we share with all beings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, we're going to open our mesas. We'll do 3 rolling intonations to really feel the energy, and then I may call in some energies and beings from the directions. So take one more cleansing breath. Ooh. Breathing in for 3 Pachamamas. Breathing in. Pacha. Ma. Ma. Pachamama. Pachamama. Connecting in with the energy, spirit, and physicality of our galactic mother, Pachamama. Feeling her whole body. Giving thanks for Aipa and the creepy crawlies that burrow into her skin and into her body. For the life force energy that allows us to grow and thrive. And for Yankai, truly, our most divine contribution is in the work of our hands and our feet and our voices. Yankai. Calling in the benevolent and helpful, supportive beings and energies of the South, named and unnamed. We welcome you. Moving to the west for Mamakilla, breathing in. Mamakilla. Mamakilla. Mamakilla, grandmother moon, so full this evening. Mamakilla, grandmother moon, in so many different alignments with so many planets. Opposite the sun, with Jupiter in the heart of the sun, and together in the sky with Pluto. Getting ready for the eclipses at the same place in the sky. Mamakilla, thank you for this dance with our solar system and the celestial bodies. Thank you for the rhythms, the emptying and the filling. Thank you for these teachings, Mamakilla. We welcome in Unu, waters that quench us, fill us, and purify us, and run in the sky, below the ground, and on the surface, and in our bodies. Giving thanks to the swimmers who hold the frequencies of the water. And Munai, ever available, ever present, and there whenever we open our hearts to access more of it. Munai. Welcoming in the benevolent, helpful energies, named and unnamed, of the West. Moving to the north for Rita Kocha, breathing in. Rita Kocha. Uira Kocha. Uira Kocha. Viracocha, great spirit, unspeakable mystery, that which animates and enlivens all, that ever moving force within all things, through all things, dispersive yet imminent. Viracocha, great spirit, we thank you for the gifts of all that is, of life, of consciousness, welcoming in the winged ones, ravens and crows and hawks and eagles and condors and wrens and larks, all the winged ones who give us song and teach us about flight and perspective. We give thanks for Waira, the winds, bringing messages, the original communication system of Pachamama, the breathing body of Pachamama. And Yuyai, always remembering our spiritual connection and that which is unspeakable yet a part of us, and that we are always connected to. Welcoming in the seen and unseen, spoken and unspoken, benevolent energies and beings of the north. Moving to the east, breathing in for Inti. Inti Taita, grandfather, son, thank you, thank you, thank you for illuminating our world, for allowing us to lead with vision and sight, for giving us warmth and comfort with ultimate generosity and abundance every day. Thank you, Inti Taita. Honoring the four-leggeds who and two-leggeds as well, but the four-leggeds who carry the warmth of Inti in their blood and teach us each a very special and unique virtue. And for Puma, the tutelary animal spirit of the East, for your prowess, your discernment, and your wisdom, your stealthiness, and also your heart, the heart of a lion. We thank Nina, fire, for the ability to transform fully and completely that which burns, that which it burns, and for gathering us around you where we make music and talk and tell stories and make culture around the warmth of your fire. Thank you, Inti. And Yachai, spiritual wisdom, the light of consciousness, the knowing that we know and we don't have to know all at the same time. Calling in and welcoming the benevolent beings and energies of the East. Thank you for your support. Spiraling into the center for Koichi. 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 Koichi, the rainbow bridge, the shimmering point of emergence and return, connecting all worlds, times, and places in singular moment point. We thank you for this portal, Siwar Kenti, the hummingbird, the one that travels the rainbow bridge. We honor you, we welcome you. We welcome Texi Kaipa, the ethers that bind us all. Truly transparent matter, not dark matter, but transparent, impervious to all and binding, yet completely fluid. And we welcome in the beings of service, the Yama, the alpaca, the buffalo, the plants, beings of impeccable service, and our familiars, our pets who serve us every day in the way that they love and companion us. And we welcome in Hunyui, the attribute of unity and balance, of the beautiful tapestry that is in a dynamic balance that we are a part of. Welcoming in our mitochondria, the center of our own bodies. All benevolent beings within us that are also our center. Just feel the field that we've created, both with your mesa, your sacred space, and our group. Tuning into this collective hampi. In training your body, your mind, your heart, your koshko to this field. What gratitude. Thank you to all of our ancestors, blood, land, spirit, soul. Don Celso Rojas Palomino, Don Benito Corihuarman Vargas, the ancestors of the land where we reside, our healed ancestors of our bloodlines, our spiritual ancestors, the ancestors of our lineage, Caral, Chavín, Moche, Lambayeque, Vicus, Chimu, Chachapoyas, Inca. Honoring the land and the Apus where we live. Here where I live, it is Cisnajini. Honoring the lakes and the rivers where we live. Here it is the Rio Grande, the Cuchara and the Conejos rivers. Calling in the Cochas and the lakes where we live. Here, Willow Lake, Lake Como. and calling in all of our guides, spirits, and helpers here to support in this transmission of love, Munai and Kaipa, to Pachamama, and our collective knowing of the shimmering world our hearts know exist as we bring energy to it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Begin to open your crown. Inviting in that kanchai. Remember your connection to Pachamama and the Kausai. And allow the Kausai to rise to your heart and the kanchai to descend from the Hanak Pacha to your heart. And allow them to effervesce and spill over as Sami Sonko, animating life essence into your space, through your hands and into your mesa. Gently and slowly allow these energies to converge in your heart and move through your arms and hands and into the center of your mesa. How beautiful. Feels so good. Very, very, very beautiful. So we begin our transmission for the healing and well-being of Pachamama and all beings by starting with the chaskas. Bring your attention to the stars that are always there, day or night. And start to notice the kamaska shimmering from the stars. And high in the Hayahanak Pacha. Such gratitude for such beauty. As this kamaska moves into the Hanan Pacha, and into the peaks of our regional apus, our 12 lineage apus, and perhaps the entire chain of the Kundalini of Pachamama, this unbroken chain of apus from the Andes to the Rockies, to the Alps, to the Himalaya, to the Ring of Fire, the chain of apus around Pachamama, receiving this kamaska from the stars. Brilliant, brilliant kamaska. Pouring into the peaks of Pachamama as they speak with the Hanak Pacha, the apus, and streaming down in beautiful kanchai light, streaming down these peaks into the kochas, into the lakes. This beautiful kanchai light pouring down the sides of the mountains, into the rivers, into the groundwater. Pouring into the land, into all places of Pachamama, the rivers, the streams, the groundwater. This beautiful kanchai light. Perhaps you see Pachamama as a whole being, or perhaps you are focused on a regional apu. Go where the energy is the strongest and amplify it. This beautiful healing light entering the sekes of Pachamama, not only in the land, but in the air, between all beings, the energetic bonds in sky, sea, earth, land, and between all beings. This Kanchai light pouring into all beings, into all the places it is needed until it is filling Pachamama with healing, beautiful light. Allow this stream to be mirrored in your body as the Kanchai and the Kaosai meet in your heart and extend through your Misarumi, through all Misarumis, through all Apachetas, all points of entry. Allow this Kanchai to flow beautifully, effortlessly, and with gratitude in your heart, because we get to participate. Feel the magnification of our collective field, rejoicing in what we're capable of. Thank you, Aipa. Thank you, Unu. Thank you, Ira. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Kuichi, for uniting us with Pachamama and Viracocha. Thank you, Aipa. Thank you, Unu. Thank you, Ira. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Kuichi, for uniting us with Pachamama and Viracocha. Thank you, Aipa. Thank you, Unu. Thank you, Ira. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Kuichi, for uniting us with Pachamama and Viracocha. Bring your focus to an area, a place, a group of people that is in need of positive intent and healing focus. It may be a small place near you. It may be a large group of people. It could be a country. It could be a tree, anything. Bring your focus to somewhere you'd like to transmit some extra healing energy. And perhaps your crown opens a little bit more if it is able. And allow this Kanchai to pour through your magical hands from your heart meridian into your Misarumi and direct this knowing that whatever you're focusing on is whole, is complete, is real and true unto itself, unto themselves. And affirm this wholeness with your heart. See its wholeness, even exactly as it or they are in this moment. And know that it is not lost, It is simply meant to be brought into full fruition, this wholeness. See it being brought into fruition. Its true essence, their true essence, the true nature of that which you are focused on. Believe it, feel it, know it, be it, as our beloved Dano says. Así sea, así será. Okay, finally, before our transmission of the pilgrimage, please bring into mind, into the field of Hampi, a person, a beloved one that could benefit from being in this collective medicine field that is so beautiful and so strong. And allow them to be at the center of this medicine field, receiving all the beautiful Hampi, all the Kanchai, the wholeness, the perfectness, and the sovereignty of every name called into this space, the thriving of their beings, mind, heart, body, and soul, their wayfinding, and all the support, affirming all the support that surrounds them and most importantly is offered by their heart. May they walk in wholeness and beauty and sovereignty and peace, and may we see them as such now. Affirming this for all beings named. Así sea, así será. And we're going to take in the Hampi for ourselves, but we're going to do that last. I'm going to take a few moments to guide us through an offering. Again, this is just my little humble morsel of the pilgrimage, of the infinite question that will never be answered. Who is our lineage and what does it mean to carry it? A mystery, a delicious mystery. And much gratitude to Gary for allowing these opportunities to unfold for us. So just take a deep cleansing breath and relax your body. Stay focused on your mesa and in the energy of your mesa, but you can relax your body, your hands. Knowing that these mantras that we have represent the weaving of culture. And culture is how we collectively envision the cosmos together. And that every culture of the lineage of the Pachakuti Mesa tradition is a manta. And that our manta exists upon layers and layers and layers and layers of other mantas, ancient, new, and future. That our manta is truly a collection of mantas. And it's such an honor to place a manta over our patterned circle and cross and kintu. These mantas are ancient and yet new. And a few of these mantas brought forth some beautiful transmissions. And I'll start with Chavín de Huántar. And I'm going to talk about 3 of these mantas. And they each took a little piece of one of our sayings to bring forward. And Chavín de Huántar for me really brought forward as within, so without. And thinking of this tinku of these 2 rivers where Chavín sits, representing this intersection of the within and the without, and the temples that have deep cavernous niches Where you go into complete and total darkness, you experience the fertile void, the time before vibration. For thousands of years, people went into the belly, into the cosmic womb to experience the fertile void. And through Ka, through the Wanka Taita, experienced that through direct transmission from the cosmos. A portal within and without, the most expansive cosmos and the most expansive within. The knowing that our heart is the stargate, or is at least one very potent stargate. And our ancestors at Chavín, thank you so much for bringing a deep lived practice of balance and harmony, of dynamic balance of duality, and of the ability to completely transform ourselves back and forth between humans and divine beings. This is the medicine given to me from Chavín de Huántar, the manta that we may lay on our mantas. And when I asked the ancestors, what is ours to do? How do we know? They said, love what we loved, and you will know. Love the stars, love the earth, love the water, and the air, and the fire. Love each other. For that's the original language, reading the stars and reading that life on earth, which is what we love. What a beautiful, beautiful teaching, and what an honor to carry this small little tidbit of teaching from a culture that is vast and infinite, and of course has millions of teachings. Maybe placing your hands on your heart and just blowing this teaching into the center of your mesa, breathing in, retain, gently cup your hands and pour this teaching into the center of your mesa. Thank you, Wanka Taita. Thank you, Chavín. Thank you, ancestors. And we journeyed through many other places, but the one that wants to come through today is the Moche. The Moche came after Chavín, and they were fierce explorers of the line between life and death, fierce sojourners of the Rainbow Bridge, courageous, ruthless in their task of discovering what lays beyond the veil. Their decapitator deity Apayek, both metaphorical and real, exploring the meaning of the power that runs through our veins, the power of the life force, and where it goes when we shed our bodies. The Moche, reverence for the cycles of life, birth, childhood, adolescence, adulthood, elderhood, ancestorhood. The Moche who helped us understand as below, as above, so below. Explorers of the line between the above and the below, and teaching us how to connect with our ancestors, for they were in constant communion with ancestors. As above, so below, and their fierce exploration, their courageous exploration of this, adorning themselves in the energy of the cosmos, traveling between these worlds. We bring this medicine, this manta, to our mesas. Putting your hands on your heart, breathing in, retain deep gratitude for the lessons of the Moche in our lineage, and that which manta which we may lay upon ours. 3, 2, 1. Pour this teaching into your mesa. Paiki, 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 moche, lady cow. The third one that wanted to come through is chimu. The chimu, they came after the moche, so I went in through time. The chimu, as with one, so with all. A horizontality of exquisite beauty they bring in their manta. A reverence for the cycles of life, El Nino, the moon, the fish, the sea lions, the pelicans, in deep connection with the vast, vast cycles of the earth, of Pachamama and the cosmos. In tune and bringing a love for the earth honoring aspect of our lineage. A beautiful simplicity in their buildings, yet a soft, exquisite beauty. A gentleness felt in the frequency and the vibrations of their temples. Like wanting to lay down and cuddle up with all the beings in Pachamama. A reverence for life, the sacred feminine. As with one, so with all. This is the medicine we may pour into our mesas. Again, bringing your hand into your heart and feeling that transmission. Breathing in, retain paiki, 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 chimu for this manta of culture that we get to carry. Release, pouring this teaching into your manta. Bring your hands to your mesa, your sacred space, and just feel these mantras integrating with your own. And forming just a small iota of what it means to carry a lineage. Alive into the now with what is ours to do here. What a gift they bring us. What beautiful seeds they planted. What gorgeous fruits we get to enjoy. And what new seeds we get to plant in this never-ending cycle. I just have a very short piece to read. The fabric of culture creates a shared reality through which the cosmos is experienced, adorned on body, temple, and through ritual. The threads that remain, the chakana, the fangs of the Wankataita, the balance of duality, in a context of transformation of the human into supernatural through plant sacrament and communion. The distinguishing of elements more pronounced by Moche as their separate hierarchies and categories and their god of Apayek, than a culture hero arriving by sea, shifting to nature-centered and lunar-based focus. Then the Inca, and more. All of these lineages, experienced and yet to be experienced, teach us of relationship with Pachamama, with cosmos, with the dynamic movement, continuous of energy and force, within, without, beyond control, and also deeply personal and fully collective. We have seen the many different ways culture has created a container, a context, a template for the people to be in active relationship with the animate universe as co-creators and as channels for balance and wholeness of community cosmos. Living literacy, ways of communion, of expression, of exchange, and ways of loving Pachamama and Viracocha. Understanding that we carry all of these expressions in the lineage, in our practices, templates, rituals, mantas, mantras, invocations, evocations, All of their mantras of culture converge in our mantras, as our mantras are also converging in the mantras that are existing in the future. A moment point of all templates. And how do we access it all so coherently? By loving what they loved. Pachamama, the chaskas, earth, water, air, fire, ether, these are the threads our hearts weave. And the more we deepen into this love, the more we learn directly from the land by loving all that resides in it and the sky, the original language, the first literacy, the more we touch on what is ours to do now as lineage carriers, as culture makers, as mantha weavers, in this time, in this place, now. And in this way, the lineage lives through us, while we do exactly what is ours to do.
Bravo, bravo, bravo.
So, taking your left hand and sweeping all that beautiful humpy to your right shoulder, and your right hand sweeping all that beautiful humpy to your left shoulder, breathing in, retaining and giving that all that to your mitochondria, the powerhouse of your being. And on the count of 3, blowing that to the Hanak Pacha in reverence, gratitude, and Aini. 1, 2, 3. We will say each direction one time and close the field. Take a cleansing breath. Breathing in for Pachamama. Pachamama. Releasing the energies of the south. Thank you, Pachamama. Paiki, paiki, paiki. Paiki, paiki. Breathing in for Mamakilla. Mamakilla. Releasing the energies of the west. Paiki, 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 Mamakilla. Breathing in for Wiracocha. Wiracocha. Releasing energies of the north. Paiki, 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 Wiracocha. Breathing in for Inti. Inti. Releasing the energies of the east. Paiki, 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 Inti Taita. Finally, spiraling to the center, breathing in for Guichi. Guichi. Releasing the energies of the center. Paiki, 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 Guichi. Hey. Hands extended. As above, so below. As within, so without. As with one, so with all. In light, love, wholeness, and sacred relationship, we remain in the ever now. 3, 2, 1. Así sea, así será. Thanks, everyone. Thank you so much.
My heart is leaping with joy knowing that the lineage is in the hands of people such as yourselves. Thank you.
Mm.
I can rest at peace. Curiously enough, I just finished writing a little essay today on the loom of the cosmos, which I'm going to share with you, Angela. I think based on the reading and your emphasis on the manta, you'll find great resonance. Exquisite what you read us, sister. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dono. I had several moments of tearful gratitude for your compacto and truly comprehending a little bit of what you've actually done.
Love
Love you
you
too.
all. Mwah, mwah.
Angela, thank you for your heart in carrying this tradition so beautifully in your offering tonight. I am just blown away. Thank you. Love you.
Love you too, Gary. Thanks for making it happen for me.